Sometimes, when I make a great effort, I can remember her scent, the sweetness of her breath. Serena.
Oh, Serena. Whoever you are, I will figure out what happened to you. Hey guys, it's Ricky. We are playing Serena. I happen to see this game. Check that. Okay, so I can't move forward. But I happen to see this game.
Right there. Maybe I could have another look.
Give me a second to talk, and then maybe. But anyways, I saw this was free on Steam. It was like, you already own this game. So I was like, hey, what the hell? Let's give it a look. Apparently this game's been in production for a long time. And apparently it's point and click, sad, emotionally gripping, and some call it horror, which I cannot wait to find out. But anyways, let's click the photo. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. Not really sure what to think of either one of us. Did she watch the Ring video recently or something? That might be the reason she was gone, man. That's just irresponsible.
Serena, why can't I see you more clearly? Why can't I even remember? This was taken on that crisp winter night at our mutual friend's hunting lodge. We came back indoors, laughing, giddy as teenagers.
What else you got to say?
It was truly like an enchanted time, like we were in a magic circle where no sorrow or pain could touch us. My love.
My love.
We don't have a lot of photos of ourselves as a couple, so this one is quite important.
Totally. Her all blurry-faced and everything.
The guy who snapped this, our host that night,
Was a terrible
used
photographer?
An actual film camera. It was a different world back then.
Oh, the days of analog versus digital. How I miss you.
My love.
Is
I
that...
don't have a lot of...
Okay, so that's it for that. How do I get out of there? Okay. Alright, well, let's go take a look around, buddy. Okay, so I gotta figure out... I'm pretty terrible at point and clicks. I think I've stated this 18,000 times. Let's look at the range. Can we? Nope, what is going on? That was really scary for some reason. Oh my god. Alright, so...
We had such a wonderful time dining in this cabin. Serena loved to experiment with her cooking.
I'm gonna be honest, there's a lot of birds over here by the stove. Looks like this place almost burned down once or twice. Was that because of Serena's cooking?
Sharing meals with a good red wine was one of the great pleasures in our relationship, especially in the intimacy of this cabin.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? Doesn't matter, making all them animal noises. People can listen. We're in the cavern. Wolves howling, bears looking through the window watching. It's the circle of life. Seriously.
Truth be told, not all the cooking she did was a resounding success.
Like I said.
We agreed to never attempt doing ravioli again.
But ravioli seems like it'd be kind of easy. I mean, if she can't do that, what the hell can she do?
I should probably eat. Can't remember the last time I ate. Yet I don't feel hungry.
Ah, you'll be fine. We gotta figure this
I
out.
have more pressing things on my mind right now than culinary exploits.
You know what? Forget you. And who says culinary? It's culinary, I think. Who am I to judge? Yeah, what do we got here? Let's read. Oh, Jesus. Life and Death of a Kickstarter Addict.
So much wisdom and happiness in this bookcase. My life would have been much poorer without all this.
The
smell of old books is intoxicating. What happens to wood pulp as it ages gives it that distinctive vanilla smell.
Such a wonderful smell. Much better than... forget it. Forget it. Not making American Dad references here. Back to the game.
I loved it when we took down one of my favorites and curled up on the bed to read together as the wind howled outside on cold winter nights. Most of the books are mine, but all of hers are still here too.
I've heard this guy's voice. Where have I heard this voice from?
A lot of rarities and special editions here.
Now you're one of those kinds of guys. I'm a collector. Oh, you got the Under the Dome standard edition paperback? Yeah, well, I got the special edition hardcover. Take that. Shut up, you pretentious douche. Not you, man. I'm sorry. Just venting.
I didn't lend out my Necronomicon, did I?
Wait, what?
Of course not.
Wait, was he? Is he joking? Oh, great. So I'm probably Lovecraft. Great.
Most of the books are mine, but all of hers are still here too.
All right, we get it. Can I look at like the next one? Hey, look
A
again.
lot of rarities.
Okay,
and
it's all the same
special
things, though.
editions here.
Blind Earth. Pugs, not drugs. Searching for a Dynasty. Ode to Kumquat. Encyclopedia Galactica. Horton hears some unpleasant truths about himself. This is wonderful. What else we got? Things that keep us tired. Like games. Vahol Strikes Back, the official hint book. Zombie space dinosaurs from the deep ate my family. What? Oh my god. Okay, this guy does have some special editions. Also, is that right there? Is that Skyrim reference? No, anyways. What else we got? My Bloody Sabbath. How I Learned the Devil's Music. The Unfortunate Life of a Chocobo Say. Oh my god, check this guy out. Behind the Left-Handed Architect. A Night at the Fairy Grotto. The Art of Drowning. Oh yeah. Dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. You got a few books that kind of point to where your wife disappeared to. Crowdfunding or How I Met Some Great People and Went Broke. Can I read that one?
Didn't lend out my Necronomicon, did I?
Okay, I guess not.
No. Of course not.
That would have been kind of awesome. I'm not gonna lie. Either ways, respect. Ooh, what's this? That looks nice. That's the kind of picture that you want hanging up in a cabin in the middle of the woods, I would assume. What is wrong with this guy?
So many afternoons spent in this armchair.
Looks kind of dusty. Not gonna lie.
Come sit with me.
Oh.
I want to talk and cuddle.
I'm in. Where you at? Oh, memories. How you have done me in so many times.
What did we talk about? Damn this fallible memory of mine. The most comfortable spot in the cabin, well, along with the bed, of course.
Of course, the bed was better for banging. Oh man, I'm too funny today. I apologize. I am one tired man again today. I just got done with a nap and I am grumpy.
I can imagine her cuddling up to me even now, putting her hand under my shirt.
Oh, we're going somewhere. Keep it up.
Of course, we made love here, too.
There we go.
There was no place in the cabin we didn't before things deteriorated.
And even if things did deteriorate, you know what? Fall through the floor because of it, just keep on going. It's romantic. It's natural.
The most comfortable spot in the cabin, well, along with the bed, of course.
I'll tell you what, I don't really know this guy, but he has definitely shared his life with me already. It's like, look, we banged everywhere. Welcome to the shaggin' cabin. Just, you see this table here? Yeah, you see those stains? Yeah, you know what those are. Yeah, you see that friggin' newsstand holder? Yeah, we banged there somehow. You don't even want to know how. You don't even want to know. This guy.
The furniture came with the cabin. Considering how off the beaten path this place is, that helped make up our mind.
Oh, definitely. You know, the one table, 2 chairs, and the chest of horrors, most likely.
Sometimes she would brush her leg against mine under the table when we were eating. A curious, sensual thrill.
Alright.
The table is worn but sturdy, just like our relationship was. Or is. I just don't know anymore.
No, I mean, the table was... I'm surprised it's sturdy. I understand why it's warm from all the banging you were talking about. But sturdy, you'd think it would have fallen apart by now. Apparently they were very active.
Our dining table. Quite modest, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Truth.
I could tell plenty of stories about this table. To be honest, I'm surprised it's still in one piece.
What did I say? See, you think that I'm just making a bunch of sex jokes, but this guy's just supplying me with them.
The dining table was well worn even when we acquired the cabin. You could tell from its appearance that it had been the centerpiece of many happy occasions. And there were many more to come. Our dining table.
Alright.
Quite modest, but if it ain't broke,
What else we got to
don't
look
fix
at? Ooh,
it.
what's this? What's this? What's this?
This window never got much attention. Then again, the view isn't nearly as spectacular. Priorities, right?
I love this guy. I love how he makes himself laugh. He's a lot like me. This is beautiful. But seriously, I mean, it's not the most beautifully textured. I'm not making fun of the game, by the way. I'm not picking on it in any way, because I think this is absolutely lovely.
I guess it's covered with grease and grime from cooking, mostly.
Yeah, oh, definitely. Definitely. That's what that is, obviously.
There's probably nothing out there that I want to see, anyway. All the stuff I care about is inside. Well,
Did you ever think that...
except for Serena.
Oh, Jesus. Did you ever think that the reason why she's not inside is because she might be outside? You think that's a possibility there, fella? Chief?
I can make out nothing through this window.
I mean, I can see something. I see, like, some wood.
There was a time long ago that all this disrepair felt oddly homey.
And now?
All the windows are drafty, but like everything else, we just got used to it. We liked it, even.
This guy's just really passive, really submissive. Anything happens and whatever. Just like, ah, man. Hurricane blew or ripped the roof off of the house. It's alright, we can keep sleeping. It's raining, though, buddy. I forget his name. I'm not gonna lie. Did he have a name? Does he have a name? I don't know. Either way. It's raining right now, though. Yes, it's okay, though. We'll grow to accept it. I got a cold. I think I'm dying. I'm hypothermic. Doesn't matter. Just shut up and sleep. You'll accept it.
I can make out nothing through this window.
Alright, I get the point. What else we got going?
I could tell
Same thing?
plenty of
Yep,
stories
same thing.
about this table. To be honest, I'm surprised it's still in one piece.
Oh my god, this guy. This fucking guy. Did we go over here? Ooh, let's look
No,
at that.
I don't want to leave right now.
Oh, man.
There's still something for me in here.
Are you sure? This place is looking pretty empty. Also, it's reminding me a lot of, if you guys haven't watched the end, you know, spoiler alert, American Horror Story. Anybody see the end of that? This is very oddly familiar. I'm waiting for the Axeman to come out and be like, I got you some trout. Oh my god, it's a twist. I'm waiting for Fiona. Anyways. There's really not a whole lot over there, is there? This kind of... Look at that hand. Does that look odd to you? Ooh, open!
Something draws me to this trunk.
Oh, God.
Is it the memories locked within? Or something else?
Sure hope it's not your wife's head. That would be terrible.
We use this trunk to store trinkets and papers, but I can't help thinking there's something of importance inside.
Do you have the key?
It's too painful. I want to, but not yet.
What is so painful?
We found
so
this
confused.
trunk at a flea market. We used to love rummaging around those in our early years.
Everybody
Big
did.
enough for a lifetime of mementos. We hated guns,
And a head.
so we never had any, even out here. But this would have been a good place to keep one, since it can be locked.
I
We
mean,
found this trunk at a flea
alright,
market.
I got
We
gotcha.
used to love rummaging around those in our early years.
Come, love, with peace in your heart, said Neum of the ice blue eyes. Ride with me, shed your mortal guise. Here's our mount, a snow white mare. Come, Oisin, to my gardens fair, in the land of youth. Ply your art. Ours shall be the cycle of days, our sun and sky and rainbow ways.
Come, love, with
Ah.
peace in your heart, said Neav of the ice blue eyes. Blue eyes.
Is that a hint?
It's based on an Irish folktale.
A warrior.
Poet O'Sheen goes to Tirnanog, a Celtic otherworld known as the Land of Youth and Promise.
Alright.
Neav is of the Fey folk, the fair ones, fairies.
Okay.
Weird mix of doggerel and artistry. The elemental imagery is evocative, but the language and structure are a bit quaint. Still, some lines jump out at you.
Definitely. Especially the one about Oisin and the Gardens Fair.
I've always been drawn to things that are kind of both good and bad at the same time. Maybe because that's so like life.
Maybe. Is that why you probably first married a woman, said you love her, and then cut her head off and put it in a chest? You sick bastard.
My grandma introduced me to these old legends when I was just a kid, in between stories of what she could still remember of her childhood in the old country.
That's exciting. Man, she had quite the interesting life in old country.
Weird mix of doggerel and artistry.
Yeah,
The elemental
think-
imagery is evocative, but the language and structure are a bit quaint.
Do we hear him say that
I've
already?
always been drawn
Okay,
to
yeah.
things that are
Okay, I get it, I
both
get it.
good and bad.
You're
at the
dark
same
but light at
time.
the same time. You're quirky and
The dining
crazy.
table was well
Oh my
worn
God.
even when we acquired the cabin. You could tell from its appearance that it had been the centerpiece of many happy occasions. And there were many more to come.
I gotta say though, as a collaboration, this game is quite wonderful. I mean, texture effects, the little speckles and all that good stuff looks great. I mean, for what it is. I was already here, right? Oh, I didn't look at that one. This is odd. I do not feel right. And I can't talk about it. Good. Let's no longer stare at that painting. I feel very, very... yeah. What's the right word for that? Very much like I shouldn't be looking at a photo like that. Oh man, let's talk about the bed, buddy.
Our refuge from the world. A place of warmth and passion.
And banging.
Sometimes we joked we needed to be so far out in the woods because that's how our sex life was. Far out.
This fucking guy. This dude. Like, can you imagine just meeting him on the street? Like, hey man, so nice to meet you. So what are you into? Well, you see, my wife and I, we bang a lot, so, you know, I gotta live in the woods. So what else do you do? Read books, then we bang. Where? Everywhere. Probably on your kitchen counter once or twice. Don't invite us over, because, well, you know, shit's gonna get buck nasty.
The furniture came with the cabin, but the bedclothes we brought with us. A place like this needs some luxury, but without her,
It's really not that bad. Come on. It's quiet. That's nice, right?
there are no monsters under the bed. I guess they're all in my head.
And this guy's a poet. Man,
I
he's a little bit of everything.
Too restless to sleep right now.
I really apologize for the sniffles you're hearing in the background. I am dying out of nowhere.
I don't sleep well without Serena next to me. Both a blessing and a curse, I suppose.
I guess so.
There are no monsters under
Okay,
the
I
bed.
follow you.
I guess they're all in my head.
Alright, so what's next? Let's go this way. Am I like missing stuff I need to click? I feel like I've missed so
The
much.
clock is a trophy from our flea market adventures. Chalk this particular purchase up to every cabin needs one.
That is true. You know, something to drive you crazy while you're wondering where your wife disappeared to, obviously.
The ticking begins to feel homey after a while. The first night was a nightmare, though.
This guy, he's very adaptive. That's what he is. Like, he doesn't need to live in the cabin. He could just leave in the woods and this dude would adapt.
Time never mattered much to us while we were hiding from the rest of the world here. As long as we were together and happy.
I mean, that is sweet.
The clock has always been rather autonomous. No matter how many times we've wound it up, it keeps going out of sync.
It don't care. It don't care. It don't give a shit.
Actually, I think it might have gone out of sync again.
Yeah. Well, let's fix it.
No trusting
do
this clock. I wonder what time it is. As if it mattered.
Seriously. Time is... What the hell is going on here? What did I do? What have I done? Oh, God. There we go. Oh, that worried me for a second. Time is relative. No one cares what time it is. Are we coming? Are we going? Is it the past or the future? Is it the present? This world. Is it even real? But seriously.
We used to keep a pitcher of water and a glass on this nightstand. But they're not here now. There's a
Anything
thick
else?
layer of dust and an almost invisible outline where we kept the water pitcher.
And so what exactly happened here? Oh, hey. Give me that. Give me something. Give me something. Oh, God. Okay, never mind.
It hasn't been long enough for so much dust to accumulate. Has it?
That's what I'm saying.
Unlike its sibling, this lamp would last for months. We brought the lamps with us when we got this place all those years ago. They were from a garage sale.
Oh, God. A garage sale. Man, that's definitely not
The
flea
sun
market
is streaming
quality.
through the window. No reason to turn this on.
Oh, man.
It's a beautiful day, though there's an unnatural calm surrounding the area.
Seriously.
I've always loved the hazy afternoon shades of this place. It's deep into summer, so there's a few hours left until it gets dark.
I gotta say, like, for a man looking for his wife, I know it's all about emotional cues and everything else. It's so funny. He really reminisces a lot when he could be acting.